and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are focusing on this makeup look right here. It's pretty warm here in Belfast, and if you're from Belfast you'll know how flipping warm it is. We are not used to this weather at all. So I'm heading up to a friend's house for a couple of drinks, and I just decided I'll come over and do my makeup anyway, because obviously we're going to be taking loads of pictures and all that good stuff and just chilling out and having a good time. So I come over and I sit down and I just wanted to record a video for you guys. But pretty much regardless if I'm going out to a friend's house or if I'm going out on a night out, I still have to have my makeup on. But I am not looking to go full glam as I usually go, because it's just so warm outside, so I didn't want to go for nothing too heavy on the eyes, like lashes, like thick lashes, liner, anything like that. But I still wanted to have a nice lovely eye look. So I sat down and I just created this look, and I literally used two eyeshadows, same underneath the eyes as well, and then I just put a little Lindsay Douglas pigment on the centre of the lid, and then finished it off with a pair of my Marianne lashes, just to really set the look off and give the guys a bit of a fluttery look, or flirty look, whatever you want to call it, just to really set it off. And then for the face I still went for a pretty full coverage face, but I didn't go in with like a lot of setting powder and stuff as I usually would, because half of it spilt all over me. Literally in a morning white dress I dropped it all over me. So I still went full coverage on the face, set the under eyes pretty much, and then just around the areas of the face where I would usually get oily or crease throughout the day, and then pretty much just dusted around the rest of the areas of the face just with a little bit of powder. Ran in my contour, ran in my highlight, bronze, blush, everything, and set off with finished off with a nude lip. So this looks pretty basic, but it's good for you guys that are beginners and are still in the process of getting hang of getting into your makeup. So this is perfect for you guys, like stated, but it's perfect for everybody. Everyone can do this, but I think this is a perfect beginners look glam. So yeah, if you guys want to see how to create this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So I firstly go in with the P. Louise base, and I think this is Rumour 2, not too sure, I think it is. But I'm going in with the squared concealer brush from the Care Daily Desire Duo collection, and pretty much what I'm doing is I am just carving out my brows with this, and then I'm going to go in with a larger sort of packer brush, like a fluffy flat brush sort of thing. I prefer those brushes as opposed to like a dense flat brush. I really don't like those, so I go in with that afterwards, and then I just pop that all over the lid as well. Guys, if you have not tried the P. Louise base out yet, like, have you been living under a rock? It is by far the best eyeshadow base I have ever used in my life. So taking Makeup Geek tan lines just on a dome shaped brush, and I'm blending this all over the eyes, using this as a transitional shade. I'm blending it up towards the brow, into the inner corner. You guys know the drill. Love this blending method I've been doing. It's just unbelievable. It just leaves my eyes looking fucking class. So after, I'm taking just a clean fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going around the edges, making sure that they're all nice and seamless. So I'm now going in with Makeup Geek's Cabin Fever, and I'm just taking that on another dome shaped brush. You guys know the drill with me and dome shaped brushes, obsessed with them for blending colour through the crease. So I'm just taking a slightly lower than our first shade that we have placed down, and just really building this colour up through the crease area. And then afterwards I go back in with my first brush that I used with the last shade that we used, and then go around the edges of the darkest shade in order for both of the colours to have like a nice, evenly, like seamless blend to them. So next we're going to move on to skin. So I am going to be using the Skin Kissed serum, guys. This is absolutely unbelievable. I told you guys that I would keep these up to date and stuff, like with the results and how my skin feels. This is unbelievable for my skin, and I do see a huge difference as it is on my skin already. How many times did I say skin? So I like to put it on as a primer. I just think it keeps my makeup intact all day, doesn't budge, and it gives you that wee bit of moisture throughout the day, especially if you're going to be wearing a lot of foundation like me. So I like to pat it into the skin as opposed to just going ahead and swirling all the time. I like to swirl and then sort of pat, because I find that it soaks into the skin better, and then that's where you'll sort of see your results quicker. So for foundation, I'm going in with my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation in the shade 00B, and I'm just applying that with my BTY number 3 brush. Guys, this brush is unbelievable to have in your kit because it's a multitask brush. You can do your foundation with this, you can do your concealer, your bronzer, your contour, everything. It is an essential to have in your makeup kit. So I'm now going in with my Rude Reflex waterproof concealer in the shade Fur, taking it underneath the eyes, on the forehead, bridge of the nose, cupid's bow and chin, just for extra brightness. This concealer is unreal. I forgot how good it was. So I went back to it. I usually stick to my collection, but I've went back to this. It's so good. And then I'm blending that out with my Keira Daily Buff Buddy, and then just going around the edges with my foundation brush, just to make sure everything is all okay and blended together. To set my under eyes, I like to use a compact powder, so I'm using the Maybelline Matte Maker in the shade Classic Ivory, and I just like to apply that with a dome shaped brush. So for the rest of the face, I'm just lightly dusting on some of the Coty Airspun just with a large powder brush. I didn't want to go in too much with a lot of powder, just slightly. I ended up changing my pigment to the Ice Ice Baby pigment by Lindsay Douglas. The other one was just literally too iridescent for me. I just didn't think that it went with this makeup look. So I switched up and went to this one. This is unbelievable. I love Lindsay Douglas pigments, especially for highlight. Like, don't be afraid to switch it up a wee bit and get a highlight and use that as your, or get a pigment and use that as your highlight, it was meant to say. So good. So just put it on the highest points of the face, on the tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, forehead, cupid's bow, chin, all the usual places, and I sort of go back and forth with my finger and start to blend it out because I went a wee bit too mental with that pigment. Just taking a little bit of Ice Ice Baby and placing that in my inner corner for my inner corner highlight. Now going in with Harmony Blush for my contour from MAC Cosmetics. I'm just taking that on a angled contour brush, and then I also take a little sort of nose contouring brush. It's just like a normal shader brush for my nose contour. If you guys want to see an in-depth video on how I contour my nose, let me know in the comment section below.
I am now just baking the sides of my nose contour, and I'm just taking like a flat shader brush or a packer brush, whatever you want to call it, and a little bit of my Cotillard spun. I'm now going to my medium tan mineralized skin finish by MAC, and I'm just taking that on a multitask brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going over the areas where I have placed my contour down. And then afterwards I'm just going to take that little sort of shader brush again and take a little bit of the Airspun powder one more time, and I'm just going to bake underneath my contour just to sharpen everything up. I've been doing this method, I used to do it in my makeup routine, but now I'm like back hooked on it again. It just leaves a more cleaner finish. So while my bake is baking, I am just taking a little smudger brush from the Phoenix collection by Keira Daly, and I'm just taking the same shades that I had placed on the lid underneath, and then I also go in with a darker brown just to tightline the lower lash line slightly, just for a wee bit more definition, and then just apply a little bit of mascara. So I'm now getting in with my Bellissimo Bronze Baked Blush by Milani, and I'm just placing that on the apples of my cheeks and blending it up towards my contour, etc. And then as if I didn't have enough highlight on, I'm going back in with a little bit more of the Lindsay Douglas pigment. So I'm now getting in with the Jam Co. matte lipstick in the shade Candid. Guys, these are unbelievable. I so recommend these to you guys. They are a dupe for MAC, not even joking. Do you know the smell of a good old MAC lipstick? This has the exact same smell. I put this on me for the first time ever, and see now I'm hooked on it. Like this over Velvet Teddy any day of the week, no joke. I'm now getting in with Peach Blossom from MAC. This is a newbie to me. I've actually never tried this, and well, until this video obviously, and I really am obsessed with it. I still wanted a matte lipstick, of course, but I also wanted a little bit of sort of a glossy effect to it, so I tried this on for the first time and I love it.
So guys, ended up putting my hair up because it's literally too bloody warm, and if you start hearing a wee noise in the background, it's my fan. I'm actually roasting. I've had this on the whole time recording. I don't know how I'm going to cope doing makeup throughout the rest of the week if we're going to be having weather like this, but yes, so that is me all sorted already, ready to go out and have a wee drink. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this makeup look, please don't forget to give it a big massive thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed. Click the notification bell over in the corner in order to get notified every single time I upload a video. So yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed the video, and I will leave all my other social media listed down in the description box below in order for you guys to go ahead and follow me on there if you aren't already following me. So yeah, without further ado, this is the end of the video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all next one.